What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more live video game hunting. So I haven't been able to go for the past couple weeks. Either I just slept in, I just didn't get around to it. Or even the weather's been bad. But today in sunny, beautiful Massachusetts, it's about 75 right now, and it's about 7:30 in the morning on this beautiful July 1st. It's supposed to get into the mid-90s today, so this is probably going to be one of the best flea market days we've had in a long time. So I was supposed to go with my friend Steve, but well, I texted him a few times. He didn't respond. I called him, nothing. So I'm just going to assume he's still sleeping. So I'm just going to go solo today. No problem. I'm used to that anyway. So I'm going to head on to the flea market, and I'm going to try to find some good stuff today. Hopefully, I really hope I do. I don't want to walk away empty-handed. So we're going to see how it goes. And I'll see you guys when we get there.
Alright everybody, welcome back to some more live video game hunting. I had a very good week this week, and I found a lot of awesome stuff, so I was very happy about it. When I left this morning, I really wasn't expecting to find anything special. Here you see me grab a copy of Alice Madness Returns. That is a game I've wanted for a long time, so if it's still there next week, I might go back and end up getting it. But there is a game here that caught my eye very much, and that is Def Jam Fight for New York, and he's got a $24 tag on it, and I ended up asking him if he would take 20, which he did. So I'm gonna be able to flip that, and I'm gonna end up getting like $40 more than I spent on it, so I'm very happy about that. This guy I go to all the time. He's a very awesome guy, and you know what, he's always giving me good deals. And as soon as I walked up to him today, he said, "Hey man, I got some new games," and I said, "Hey man, I could see that. Let me take a look through them." So I'm just browsing through the PS3, the Xbox, the PS2, whatever I can find, and I end up coming across a Silent Hill game that I've wanted for a very long time. And he had a $30 price tag on it, and I ended up asking him, "Hey man, you know what? Would you do 20 and I'll buy some more games from you right now?" And he's like, "Well, how many more games you want to buy?" And I was like, 2, 3. And he's like, "How about this? You buy 3 more games from me, and I'll make it $3 a piece, and I'll drop Silent Hill down to $21, so that way it'll make an even 30. And here it is, baby. Silent Hill Origins, pristine condition. It looks like it's never been played. It is complete. Look at that. It is just beautiful. So I ended up grabbing Manhunt for the PlayStation 2 for $3, which I can flip. And I got the one that has a manual, and I grabbed this one right here. MotorStorm Arctic Edge, which is a game I've been looking for a long time, and I got Blitz the League 2. Those 3 games for $3 a piece. I was very happy about that. And then here, I'm just walking around, I see some DVDs. I figured I'll check them out. You won't believe what I found. I swear you will not believe what I found. Here we go. I'm not going to show you right now. I see Ghost Recon 2 for the GameCube. I figured I'd just kind of take a look at it. But guess what is right next to it? You are not going to believe this, guys. I swear. Super Mario Strikers for the GameCube, just sitting in and this was later in the day, just sitting there. And the guy came up to me, he said, "I'm doing $1 each on those, $2 on the games." I said, you know what? That's a good price to me. Thank you very much. So I ended up getting Super Mario Strikers for the Nintendo GameCube for $2. If you guys know, that's a $60 game. Very happy about that. I got it for a steal, guys. So here you guys are going to see me grab a game here, and this guy was selling mostly movies and CDs and stuff, but he ended up having a couple games which he's never really had before, and I kind of just saw this Simpsons Road Rage. I don't really know why I wanted it. It's kind of a Crazy Taxi ripoff, so it's not something I was like dying to have or really wanted. It wasn't even on my list, but I saw it. It was only $2, so I figured I'd grab it. Alright guys, so you're going to see me looking through here, and I actually didn't end up even buying a single game from this guy. This guy only wanted $2 each, so you see me grab a couple, and then I kind of looked up what they cost, and they're all about $3 anyways. So but that Dangerous Hunts game, I really did want that, and then I put it back because then I kind of remembered that my PS3 is broken anyways. So maybe next week I'll go back, and if he's there again, I'll probably end up grabbing a couple of these from him, because they're only $2 each, so they're very cheap. So you know, it's not a bad deal, so I might grab that Dangerous Hunts, Killzone, maybe that Fallout, and maybe Borderlands 2. That won't be a bad deal. Those 4 games for only $8. I mean, you can't really complain. He didn't really have much for movies either. But, you know, you shouldn't ever really pass up games that are $1 to $2. Alright guys, so here we go again. We're just walking, and I see this items in this bin, $1 each, and he had Hitman 2, Halo 2, and then just a sports title. But the one in the front, I really didn't know anything about. Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood. I'm guessing it's a first-person shooter for $1, and it was in perfect condition, complete. I figured might as well just grab it. So I ended up grabbing that for $1. I mean, you can't really complain, guys. So this one is kind of a weird flea market. This is a different flea market inside, and I ended up coming across this Tony Hawk American Wasteland Collector's Edition, which is awesome. I've always wanted the Collector's Edition, but it's worth about $50-something. So I'm looking through the other games. I'm not really seeing anything else. But here, guys, you see me grab the Tony Hawk. Over here, he had a couple other games. Scarface. For the PSP, he only wanted $2 each for these. So like I said, Tony Hawk is worth about $60. And Scarface is worth about 15, so that's only $4 I'm spending. And then I see this Need for Speed Most Wanted for the PlayStation Vita, so of course I had to grab that because that's like another $15 game, and I'm only spending $6 on all three of those, so I'm gonna be able to flip all three of these for some profit. So then this is the last pickup you're going to see, and it's not even a game. This is just a movie that I've actually been looking for a long time, and I finally came across it, and I love this movie. Some of you may hate it, but this is the original The Mummy from 1999. I love this movie, so many memories, and for $1, it's definitely worth it. I'm going to get a movie night out of it, so it's awesome. Very worth it.
Alright everybody, we are finally back from game hunting. I am sitting in my car right now because it is so hot. I think I'm actually dying. I really think I'm actually dying. I don't know if you want to check this out right here. It is 97 degrees. Screw that. So I'm finally back, just sitting in the AC. Quite frankly, because I don't want to get out of the car, and I figured I'd do this real quick. But we ended up going to a bunch of stores and even a different flea market, and I ended up getting a bunch of good stuff. Some stuff from my collection, and most of it to flip, I think. But I ended up getting a lot of good stuff. So you guys are going to have to stay here for the pickups. You guys probably saw mostly everything, I think, but once you see it all together, it is so awesome. I had such a great day game hunting, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I try to do one of these every week, weather depending. Let's check out the pickups, guys. All right, I'll see you in a second.
Alright everybody, hope you guys enjoyed those live pickups. Now it is time for us to go over all the pickups so you can see what we got over the past week or two. So I got a lot of it today, a lot of it you saw on camera, but then I have a lot of it that I did not get on camera over the past couple days or whatever. So we're just going to hop into this. I got a bunch of stuff from my collection and some stuff to sell, so I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it, you know, all that good stuff. So we're going to hop into this. I went to kind of a weird flea market near me, about 25 minutes away, and I ended up finding this PS Vita game, which not a lot of people even have a Vita, but this is Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's got the generic GameStop case on here. I paid $2 for it, and literally this is all it is. It's this little thing right in here, if you can see that. I paid $2 for it, but it's about a $15 game, so it adds up, guys. So I'm going to sell this because I don't even have a Vita, but like I said, it adds up, so it's going to help me get some money back so I can buy some more games that I want. From the same exact guy, I don't even have a PSP. I want a PSP. Don't even have one though. So I ended up getting this one. I'm going to sell this. You saw this on camera. This is Scarface, Money, Power, Respect for the PSP. PSP was a great console, and I think the only reason it failed is because it was ahead of our time. It was ahead of its time. If Sony released a portable game console that played PS4 games, people would lose their shit. But you know what? And I don't really want to count the Vita as that because it's not the same thing. But that Scarface, this is about another $15 game or so, and I paid again $2 for it, which I was almost hesitant to ask the guy because I kind of figured he was gonna upcharge for his games. I figured he'd throw in like $5-10 or something like that. So, but he said $2 each, so I ended up grabbing those two and another one from him. Actually, that one is right here. This is about a $50 to $60 game, which I did not know. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh crap! Like I love that game. I'm gonna grab it." And freaking, I looked it up, and it ended up being like a $50 to $60 game. And I was like, "Oh damn!" So again, I paid $2, and I'm gonna sell this because I already have it on the Xbox 360. So there's no point for me to have it on the PS2. But this is Tony Hawk's American Wasteland Collector's Edition. It comes in this. This is actual like grip tape that's on like a skateboard, which is pretty cool. So it comes in this awesome case here. And then we'll turn it around, and it looks like this. I don't know if you guys have ever played this, but this is my favorite Tony Hawk game easily. Probably going to play profit for me right there. I'm very happy about that. This one I came across, the guy had it listed for 24 bucks. I just simply said, hey, do you mind if you drop it down to 20 and I'll come back next week and buy that other game I want? He did it, absolutely no problem. This is Def Jam Fight for New York. This is one of the most sought after PlayStation 2 games, so I was very happy to find this one for pretty cheap. 20 bucks is very cheap for this game. So I'm very, very happy about that because I'm going to be able to flip this for about 50, 60, 70. It depends on the buyer. So very happy about that pickup right there. The next one I found, had to get this. I had to get this. This is one of the games that's been on my list forever now, and I was so happy when I saw it. I went to a guy that I always go to, and as soon as I walked up, he said, hey man, I got some new stuff. I was like, yeah, I could see that. And then so I saw this one, and again, I got a steal on it. This is Silent Hill Origins. I got this one from the flea market as well today, guys. Very good day for the flea market. It was 90 degrees, so everybody was out, just pouring water all over themselves. But everybody was out selling their stuff. So Silent Hill Origins, I think this is one of the later Silent Hill games that came out on the PlayStation 2, but this is definitely one I've been dying to have in my collection. This one is like nearly perfect. Like it's like perfect condition. So happy to finally have this in my collection. And I talked the guy down. He had it for 30. I said, dude, would you do 20 and I'll buy a couple other of your games right now? And he's like, how about this? He's like, you buy 3 other of my games for $3 and I'll bump Silent Hill down to 21. That way it'll make it around 30. I was like, dude, no problem. I'll do that right now. So I basically paid what he wanted for this, and I got 3 games for free, which I'll show you guys right now. So Silent Hill Origins, so happy. Now the only Silent Hills I need are Silent Hill, the original on the PlayStation 1, Silent Hill Shattered Memories for the PlayStation 2, and Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2 as well. So the games I got from him for the $3 were this one, which is a steal for this game. If you guys are game hunters or game collectors, you know Blitz the League 2 for the Xbox 360 runs a pretty penny. This is probably a $25 game still. And it's just still going up in price. I actually already have this, but for $3, I'm going to flip it for some more money. So that is Blitz the League 2. Got that for $3 from him. That was an awesome steal. And then I already had this, but I do not have the manual. So I ended up grabbing Manhunt from him, and I'm going to take the manual out of it, and then I'll just sell it without the manual. So I'll make that $3 back easily and then some, and I got the manual for mine. So that's an awesome deal right there. Manhunt is fucking awesome. Definitely want to play that on the channel soon. And then the other one was actually a game that I've wanted for a long time. It's been on my list, and I couldn't find it anywhere. This is MotorStorm Arctic Edge. If you guys are familiar with MotorStorm, it's like Demolition Derby Racing, and it is so awesome. And they mainly all came out on the PS3, but at the very end of the PlayStation 2's life cycle, they released 1 or 2 on the PlayStation 2, and this was one of the ones, and I wanted this forever. It was on my list, and I can finally check it off, so I'm very happy about that. And I know I'm looking all crappy, guys. My hair's going everywhere, whatever. It's hot. It's 90 degrees today, and I don't even have the AC running right now because it's very, very loud, so I'm trying to hurry up so I can finish this part of the video so I can turn that thing back on because, trust me, I am sweating. But that is MotorStorm Arctic Edge. I'll show you the inside. That is awesome. I came across this one. This one was $1. It was in I think I got footage of this. It was in a $1 bin. This is Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood. I've never seen any gameplay, never played it, but it was in perfect condition. Sorry, I'll show you guys the inside. It was in perfect condition, so I figured might as well, for $1 you can't go wrong. So I'll probably make a video out of it, just like one video or something, maybe for like a, is it terrible? I don't know. I ended up coming across this. Oh boys, I'm gonna go right to this. So this was some random dude had this in a bin, just a bin of movies, and he said $2. This is why you always check the bins that say DVDs. You always check, just go through, see if you can find any games, because for $2, I found Super Mario Strikers for the Nintendo GameCube, and I know a lot of you are probably like, are you serious? $2, dude. Are you, like, I can't believe it. I don't even have a GameCube. I don't. But I have a Wii I can play GameCube games on, and I don't even want GameCube games, but this is one of the only ones I want. I think this and like Luigi's Mansion or something like that. But this is awesome. It was a great find, $2. I am so super psyched, and it's complete too. I couldn't believe it. I really could not, but I'm so happy I found that for $2 because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say it's like a $40 to $50 game. And it's a very sought after game for the GameCube, so that was awesome. And this is the last game. I got 2 movies too, which I'll show right after this. I ended up grabbing this one for $3. It's in literally perfect condition, so I figured why not, and I didn't have it. This is The Simpsons Road Rage. It's kind of a Crazy Taxi ripoff. I don't really like The Simpsons at all, and I don't really like this game. But The Simpsons Hit and Run was probably one of like my favorite games of my childhood, and I have that, so I figured might as well grab this. I actually don't know how much this one is worth. I can actually look it up, but I want to say it's like $10. I don't think it's anything spectacular, but I'll look it up right now. Here we go. And while I'm doing that, I'll show you guys the other 2. So I ended up grabbing this movie yesterday from the Salvation Army, and I usually don't check. I was just going around, and I got a bunch of like shirts and stuff, like gym shirts from the Salvation Army, and I went over and checked the movies. And actually, this is one of the ones. I'm typing it in now. This is one of the ones. Road Rage. Oh, it's about $14 game, so that's not bad. For $3, can't really go wrong. So I checked the movies yesterday, and I ended up coming across this. The child in me is poking out. It's trying to get its way out. But this is Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. If there was one cartoon I could watch for the rest of my life, it would be like the older Scooby-Doos. From like 1960s to like the early 2000s. You know, this was my shit. And this is one that actually takes place, I'm pretty sure this one takes place near my house. I think this one takes place in Massachusetts. So I've actually been looking for this one forever. Couldn't find it. Finally found it, and I think I paid $1.50 for it, I want to say. And it comes in this old DVD case. And I don't really like DVDs, but like, there's, you know, whatever. I don't really think that comes on Blu-ray. But then this is the last movie, which I think this is funny because I've wanted this movie for a while now, and for some reason, I just like never like. When I was out looking at movies, I just like wouldn't even think to buy it. And so today, all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, I want that movie, and literally, I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna go back to the guy with games because I'll go back to the guy with movies because I went through all of his movies, but I was looking for games, like like I said with the Super Mario, I was looking for games in his movies and didn't see anything. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna go back and check, and instantly, like 30 seconds into looking, I found this. And some of you might hate this movie, but I love it. This is the original The Mummy from 1999. Had to buy the DVD, whatever. It was $1. Very happy about that. I am going to watch that today. For some reason, I love this movie. Absolutely love that movie. It brings back so many memories from my childhood because I used to watch it all the damn time. Maybe that's why I'm so screwed up. But so we got The Mummy, Scooby-Doo. I want to know down in the comments what your guys' favorite pickup I got this week was. And let me know down in the comments if you guys got anything awesome because I'd love to hear what games you guys bought this week. And of course, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I try to do one of these every week, weather depending. But yeah, let me know what your favorite pickup of the week was. Was it Simpsons Road Rage, Super Mario Strikers for $2, Brothers in Arms, Motorstorm, Manhunt, Blitz the League 2, Silent Hill Origins, Def Jam Fight for New York, American Wasteland, Scarface, or Need for Speed? Any one of those, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching my live pickup video. I appreciate it so much. I am Asylums. I will see you guys in the next video.